Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. It's taken me 22 years, 10 years of coaching, and a year's worth of therapy work to understand how all these things work. A ton of reading and watching videos, and lots of practice. It works.
I'm looking forward to traveling to Madrid to do our workshop. Really excited about meeting people there. My first time there. We're in an Uber on our way to the airport, and we now have to take the toll road. Cost us an extra €440 because Captain Sleepy Pants, Princess Leia over
here, work on his deck
needs
all
to have
night.
Needs to have breakfast, can't get up and can't get ready. There's some confusion about time frame. You're not looking so good right now.
You're not looking so good.
Well, we'll see how the edit turns out.
Yeah, we'll see who looks good.
I didn't realize I was traveling with a princess.
No, go back down to 3. Go back down to 3.
No.
Bye, dude.
Ciao.
Sí, señor Do.
Hola.
I want to play a game with you, okay? I'm going to teach you a new tool I've developed on an airplane ride over here. It's going to be awesome. What are some of the worst client objections you've ever heard? I want you to write them down. Write down the nastiest, craziest, baddest, weirdest, meanest, cruelest, whatever. Write it down. This is like almost too good. You guys are like, how much time and paper do I have? I can fill up a whole notebook about the mean things that are said to me. Who's got a nasty one? Throw it at me.
My wife doesn't like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. My wife doesn't like it.
This is a piece of
Okay, now we're getting somewhere with this. All right. This is crap.
Oh, the worst was nobody in the office like this.
Okay, it's just like my wife.
Everyone in the office, nobody liked it.
I like that one.
This is goddamn expensive. I can do it.
I can do this. Okay.
I want to see more options. It won't take you too much time. It won't take you too much time.
You guys don't like your clients here, huh?
One of the things that Blair Enns writes about in his book, The Win Without Pitching Manifesto, is it's up to us as creative people to know what the objections are before it comes out of the mouth of the person saying it. And if you know what the objections are, you need to address them up front. Otherwise, you come across as being defensive. So if somebody says you're too expensive and you're caught flat-footed and you start to explain it, basically the confidence in the conversation starts to erode from the client's point of view. So what I wanted to do was to codify these things and to figure out how a normal layperson without 20 years of experience can use some of these concepts in training their brain on how to respond in a way that doesn't come across as overly aggressive or weak. And that's a difficult thing to do.
Okay, so here's some things. You guys can write this down. These are what I consider the most common objections. Your work is mediocre, it's overpriced, I'm not feeling it. Why should I hire you? What guarantees can you make that this will work? Why should I trust you? This is more than what I need. I need less. Just something simple, Your team is too small. Your team is too big. You don't have enough experience. You have too much experience, right? You don't have enough expertise. These are objections, yeah? So here's what I figured out, guys. This is my new game, okay? If every time I throw an objection at you, you pick one of these cards and you play the card against the objection. This works in relationships. You can do it for relationships. Why should I go out with you? So the objection from the client is, why should I hire you? Like in that tone. You can literally print out on a card, different colors, all the styles, acknowledge, answer with a question, I don't know. And when the objection comes, like, I want to play acknowledge card. And I'll combine that with agree, reflect, you bastard. Boom, you put it together. To acknowledge is to say, you sound angry, you sound frustrated. Is everything okay? Believe it or not, that will stop them most of the times dead in their tracks. I did a role play session, which we don't have time for, with this guy. I said, I want you to be the meanest, nastiest client ever. He sat there and he went at me. The first thing I said is, I sense you're having a bad day, that you're feeling really anxious and angry. Is everything okay? Now what I do here is I control energy. I forgot to talk about this. All I do is I control energy. When the energy is negative, I bring it to neutral. When it's so positive, I bring it back to neutral. This is the art of Zen, okay? I just want to be neutral. It's not good nor bad, it just is. So when they come at a raging bull, I take the bull down and bring him to neutral. Is everything okay? I want to demonstrate compassion and empathy for the person.
Do you have any tips for not getting emotionally involved?
Yes.
When
Be neutral. Don't care about the job. Zen, brother. Zen it out. Really. That's all I do. I stay neutral. I stay unbiased. I wish my clients well. I want the best for my clients. I give up power. I give up influence to gain power and to gain influence. You see what I do?
Is that because you have a really
'Cause I'm-
clear goal setting?
No, I have no goal. I have no agenda. I'm only here to help you. It's taken me 22 years, 10 years of coaching, and a year's worth of therapy work to understand how all these things work. A ton of reading and watching videos, and lots of practice. It works. But you have to believe it's going to work. So whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Hey guys, what's up? This is our third day here in Spain. We're in Madrid. I'm hanging out with my friend. Hello, Maroto. There he is, guys. The big man with a plan. He's an amazing artist and illustrator, does character design, works for the biggest companies in the world. He's gonna take us for an inside look. Maybe we'll get Rob, get the authentic experience, who knows? Let's go. We're kind of at the midpoint in our tour here, past the midpoint. A little past midpoint. We're a little worse for the wear, a little sleep deprived, but we're feeling good. Sun's out. Sun hasn't been out in a while. It seems like there's a pattern here. Everywhere we go, we just managed to miss the bad weather, which is pretty awesome.
This is La Vies neighborhood, which is like the immigrant neighborhood. This is now, there's turning touristic,
Yeah?
but this like 5 years ago, nothing. I love to bring people here because it's like the neighborhood where the Spaniards hang out.
Now tell me where we're going. What are we doing?
We are going through the restaurant to Mercado San Fernando.
Great.
And this is like the butchery.
Uh-huh. Maroto, where are we eating? Here? Okay.
This is not possible to change. If you want, I can try, but there is a problem here.
I don't know how we did this, but we just made it.
Just made it, dude.
You guys made it. How'd you guys do that?
I don't know.
Sweet talked our way.
What's up, you guys? We're on the train from Madrid to Barcelona. I think it's going to be a couple hours. Really looking forward to going to Barcelona. Different architecture, different people, different things to do. It's a beach town, so I'm looking forward to that. Madrid was awesome. It's very different than what I expected. People really wanted to hang out with us after the workshop, and we hung out. We went from bar and restaurant to bar and restaurant, trying to find a place for 25 people, which is a very difficult thing to do. We didn't wind up eating until 11 p.m. at night, which is crazy to me. And we left the restaurant at 1 a.m. And this is just a thing. Workshop was awesome. People endured crazy heat because it's super hot. Everybody's expecting it to be winter and cold, but when you cram 40 people in the room and you're doing exercises with each other, it can get super hot. But they endured, and it was a great time. We introduced a brand new exercise called the objection response deck. Now, this is a total prototype, so I wanted to try it out with the audience, and it seemed like it went over really well. And it's a tool for you to respond to any business or personal objections that anybody's going to have. And we talked about some of the most common objections. Using this deck, people are prompted on how to respond to it. So I'm really excited about refining that, making some tweaks, and then unleashing it for the Barcelona audience, but then for you guys at some point in the future.